Hi Farmies. I would like to talk to you about some IV solutions that we give our patients. So let's start with the easiest one, normal saline. Normal saline, which is 0.9% NaCl solution. So it's called normal saline. So saline meaning salt. Normal saline is isotonic. Alright, isotonic meaning it's the same as your blood. If we want to just increase your volume, we just want to give you more. We give you more volume to increase your blood pressure or improve dehydration. We're going to give normal saline. So just like the blood, we're just giving you more of it. So we're going to watch out for things like fluid volume overload. Another medication that is in this category is D5. We'll put that here, D5W. It really does, like it has more particles than blood. However, because you use up the dextrose really quickly once it's in your body, your cells take that in really quickly, so you're really left with an isotonic solution as well. Then if we want to give something that's hypotonic, a hypotonic solution would be used to hydrate the interstitial space and the cells. So hypotonic would be less than blood. So let's see, what should we use for that? Let's use this. So if we want to do hypotonic, we take half of this. So half NS is 0.45% NaCl. That's hypotonic, excuse me, to blood. It has less sodium than blood. And then we have something that could be hypertonic. So hypertonic solutions would pull fluid into the vascular space. So it's just going to kind of rearrange the location of the fluids. Both of these do, hypo and hyper. So let's make hyper. Hypertonic would be a solution like 5% dextrose in normal saline. You might see even 3%, which is very hypertonic. 3% normal saline, which would be very, very hypertonic. But D5 in normal saline, so D5, so that was D5 in water, D5 in NS would be hypertonic. Okay, so I'm not going to really get too much into those, but just understand that the tonicity is in relation to your blood, and we can give different solutions depending on where we want fluids to move. Do we just want to add more fluid, or do we want to move fluid either into or out of the cells? Okay, other IV solutions that we can give our patients. We can give our patients something with potassium. So we can give saline solutions that have potassium in it. And so that's when we're trying to modify electrolytes. So we're going to have to look at labs very carefully. And we know that potassium always goes along with cardiac rhythm issues. So you're going to want to monitor your patient. Oh, that's another hard word to spell. Rhythm issues. Okay. So potassium, think cardiac, think monitoring labs. Anytime you're doing anything with these electrolytes, you're going to be monitoring their labs. Finally, I'd like to talk about one other IV solution that we can give as nutrition called TPN. So TPN is an IV solution as well, and it is nutrition for patients who we need to bypass their GI tract. We can use TPN. So TPN is very, very high in sugars. So what goes along with things that are high in sugars? We would see hyperglycemia, and we would see an increase in infections, potentially. in those lines because bugs love sugars. So TPN nutrition, it's also really, really hard. If we're remembering cardiac with potassium, let's remember the liver. It's really hard on your liver, and it should probably be given through a central line. So it is not a long-term solution to your patient's nutrition, but it does provide short-term nutrition for patients who really need it. Alright guys, those are the IV solutions that I wanted to talk to you about, and I hope that kind of helps put these into perspective.